Just saying, my button's complete.
Welcome to the buttons.
Hello, welcome to the buttons.
Hey, VOD Squad. What's up?
Hope you're deep in the VOD. What?
The VOD just started.
I know. Well, I hope they're like 7. They've watched 7 VODs in a row, and that's about
Oh,
deep they are.
I see. You're hoping that the VOD Squad is binging VODs right now.
Yeah, it's the VOD binge, as you will.
Well-
Derek Bodfinch by his
man.
station.
It's a great NPC name.
Yeah,
Bodvinge.
Bodfinch.
Vaudeville.
Oh.
That's where all the VODers live, in vaudeville.
In vaudeville. Welcome, vaudeville. How's it going?
VOD Squad. Well, it's 2022, guys. You believe it?
Oh,
Wow.
Sorry. That's what you sound like, Dan. Did you know that?
Huh.
Cool.
No.
Do I believe that it's 2022? Yes, I do. Thanks for asking.
Well, there is a conspiracy theory that 300 years of history were just made up by a pope at one point. So maybe it's not 2022.
Maybe it's not.
Have you ever considered that maybe it's not? Maybe the pope lied?
Pope lying? No.
Nah. Not my church.
How do you stream again? What are you supposed to do? What's going on here?
I think you say stuff.
I think we need to talk about the Pope even more.
Okay.
Going off of what we normally do, that is correct, actually.
We do talk about the Catholic Church. Well, Christian Church in general, quite a bit. Christianity. Welcome to our Christian rock stream.
Oh wow, show and tell Max. Thanks for that sub.
Wow,
Oh,
fatty
wow.
subs. Oh, I was... Max, I thought of you. I was, on New Year's, I was just doing a virtual thing with some friends, and they, popes can't lie. Oh, they can lie in sign languages. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right. I should have read your whole sentence before I corrected you. It's my fault. I was doing like a trivia thing, and I was one question away. Like I was tied with one other person for the lead, and the last question was, what did POG originally stand for? And the guy fucked up because he said "play of game," and I was like, "You're an idiot." It stands for like passion fruit orange guava or something like that. And then they were like, "That's correct," and I was like, "Yeah, baby." I was like, "This fool doesn't know their POG history."
Is it passion fruit? I thought it.
It's something
what else
like
could it
that.
Pineapple, pear, peach.
be? Probably pineapple. Pineapple,
Yeah.
orange, guava.
Yeah.
Ugh,
I mean, it was
sounds
multiple
delicious.
choice, so I wasn't like
Right,
doming
yeah.
it. But
Nice.
Yeah,
Wow,
that was-
that's incredible.
it's
flex on
it's passion orange guava. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
flexed hard.
Nice.
Dropped
Good
the old
stuff.
flex on him.
Nice.
All right.
I gotta be 100% real with you guys. I already forgot that fun fact and definitely would have gotten that one
Oh, me too. Me too.
wrong.
It's okay. It was for Max. I did it.
Well,
for
I
Max.
have the image of the original POG thing in my mind,
Yep.
and now I won't forget it.
It's basically like a papyrus font, and then like just the word font.
I wonder if they still have it. I don't think so.
What? The drink?
No, the POG font or the POG emote on Twitch.
There's a new one. It's like a velociraptor or something. Snake.
No, I was just yeah.
Cool. Why don't we get into it? Let's do it.
Let's get into it.
How does this
I'm gonna-
normally go, Dom?
Well, I'm gonna save my image here because I quite like it. I don't want it to go away.
Oh, I'm going to too. Mine's just as artistic as yours is. Let me save.
Yeah, I'm gonna save.
Everyone save.
Yeah, let
save
me
your
go.
art.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
Blue
File.
light box. Cool. Yeah, the way this normally works is, thanks, Tor. Glad to have you.
Tor!
We just get a bunch of suggestions and then we kind of workshop and then we make some fantastical art and see what happens. All right, that's kind of the gist of it. Yeah. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've determined over the course of many of these that 4 minutes is the appropriate amount of time.
That's
is
the
that correct?
sweet spot.
I think that's the sweet spot
Yeah.
of not enough time and too much time. Perfect.
I really don't think it's too much time.
All right.
It's a little too much time. 5 minutes was too much time.
Exactly.
Hey, Jamal.
Hey, Jamal.
Fartsy. That's us.
Yeah. No, Artsy Fartsy's another guy who we love a lot.
Nope.
But
That's
Way
us.
better at art.
Cool. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Dan, do you want to be first? I feel like you're never first.
Oh, sure thing. I'll go first. All right, folks. So I'm going to be the host / judge for this. So I need a prompt as to what art the other three should be making. So this can be as specific or non-specific as you want. I'll probably Frankenstein a bunch of suggestions together. So let's know what you guys want us to do.
Mm-hmm.
I still think one of the best prompts we've done before was give me a meme from like 10 years in the future. We've done asking for like the Hamburglar and Sexy Times. I remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
Whale Cop. Interesting.
Sonic in the Wild West.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sonic, man. You guys excited for Sonic 2, the movie?
I haven't seen the first one, so I feel like I gotta get on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
me
haven't
neither.
either.
What's the one with Jim? We could. Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman.
oh, he's great.
Mhm.
He's so good.
Jam Carrey. I don't know, I heard he was really phoning it in, but even a phoned-in performance for him is still very good. So.
Right.
I mean, I don't necessarily think he's phoning it in. It's just the script that he's given.
Well, I'm just surprised he did it, because he famously hates doing sequels. Like, he like famously is a god. Like, people have offered him a lot of money to do sequels in the past, and he's like, no, I don't do sequels anymore.
Well, there's a difference between being like, oh, The Mask is like something that I hold dear to my heart as like comedic art, and then being like, yeah, I'll do the Sonic sequel.
Hey, get out of here.
I heard he was phoning it in.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Also, to be fair, in the Sonic sequel, he's kind of reached his true form of
Right,
Eggman,
it was kind of building up for it, I guess.
Yeah, in the first one, he was never really Eggman until like the very end. That like I think it's like the end credits scene or whatever is when he's revealed to have the crazy mustache or whatever.
Mhm.
So like,
All right, so the prompt, which thank you, Tor and J Mald, for all your suggestions. I'm going to go a little more vague because I want to see what you guys will do. I want to say if you had to start a band this year and you had to release your first album, what is the album cover? And I expect a good title for this album as well.
Is it a full album or like a single or an EP?
No, I'd say it's like an EP. You got like 5.5 songs done, and you're still debating if the 6th song is going to be on or not. But you just need to get out there so that we can stop doing basement shows and finally get on the local Philadelphia radio.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I want that album art of your opening piece of junk. Hold on, stream, come back to me. Oh, there you are. Thank you. All right. Oh no, come back, stream. There you are. Okay. All right. So yeah, give me the art you got. You got 4 minutes on the clock. Hands up.
And put your hands up.
And go.
And my people say.
Oh man, this is tough because it can go in so many different directions.
Well, J-Mald, I don't know which. I'll ask them which radio station they want to be on based on their genre. You know, if they're an alternative band, yeah, they want to get on 104.5. If they're more poppy, maybe they get to 95.6. You know, B101 if they're trying to do like a new Christmas album, something. You know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be an extensive interview post haste. Steve. Oh no. Stream's gone. Alright, you guys keep working.
Uh-oh.
Alright, let's try a little bit. Let's try a little bit of this. A little bit of that.
Oh, you could get with this, or you could get with
with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. How you going, chat? I hope you can see what we are doing. And we look like we're back. Oh, yeah, everyone take your shots. Hey, Toonwood. Hey, Steve. Thanks for the patience. As it stands right now, they have 2.5 minutes to be making their debut album for their band that they're starting this year. Mac and Bree, thanks for showing your love. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think we're back. We should be.
You say so.
Steve, you did not officially hack the channel. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, you guys got 2 minutes, halfway through. I hope you're halfway through making that album.
Oh boy.
Also, I will expect you to improvise your opening song. That will be your hit single. I'm just really tacking on the homework for this. This is like, hey, I'm giving you, there's only one problem for homework, and then there's a part A, a part B, a part C.
Yeah.
You mathed us hard, my guy.
Yeah, I got it. Oh man, fluent in leap. We've been playing a lot of Boggle in my household, and I always try to put the word elite in there, and I'm like, it's not spelled with E's. I can't do it.
What word?
Leet?
Oh, because it's spelled L337.
Yeah, or with a
Or
7. I don't know.
1337.
Yeah, but you could do yeet.
You got 1 minute and 10 seconds. Yeah, we should really do a Boggle stream because Melissa and I have been training hard, and we've been also training Max up.
They're so obnoxiously good at it.
Well, the thing is, we're both worse than Jason, and we're also both worse than Melissa's mom, and we're waiting to have the showdown between the two giants to see what happened. 45 seconds. Keep that art a-coming.
Oh boy.
How's everybody's 2022 in chat going so far? You got 20 seconds. Yahtzee stream, let's go. Mac and Bree, thanks for the sub, appreciate it.
Oh, Mac and Bree.
All right, 10,
Good to see you,
9,
friend.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hands up, I want to see those hands. Oh, thanks, alarm. All right. Well, look, all right, everybody. I'm a new listener to music. I really just want to like get a new vibe. You know, I don't want to listen to anything too mainstream. Anyone think they got a new album they could show me?
Yeah, I'll show you mine.
All right,
I think mine crashed.
The stream still crashed? No, it's still there.
No, I think my OBS crashed.
Oh,
I think we're back now.
all right.
Toonwit.
Well, show us what you got, Donald.
Hey, Toonwit.
Great. Yeah, so this is my album. It's called Mixed Media. As you can see, it's made of mixed media. The reason I call that is because it's more of a mixtape than an EP. It's got a very like old school 80s funk vibe to it. But the twist that makes it kind of a mixed media is it's got that old school 80s funk vibe, but it's got some like kind of like, how do I say this? More like it's got a little bit of swing in it, but like not an obnoxious amount of swing. Like it's not a swing album, but it's funk with a little bit of swing in it. So it's got like it's got some sick bass in it, and just multiple types, upright and electric. So it's cool, good stuff.
What station are you hoping to get on with this?
Yeah, I'm hoping to hit some of the coffee house stations. I think I know on like Sirius XM it's like 34 or something like that. Coffee house vibes or whatever it is. I think that would be where I would get an initial following before moving over to an appropriate station.
And what is the I don't know what to call it, but the half erased like mattress in the middle?
That is a tape recorder that I covered up because it's supposed to. There is some light sampling that I use in it, and I wanted to imply that without explicitly showing it. Yeah.
And is there a like an American theme with the stars red and, or is it a criticism like an American Idiot sequel or something?
I think it's we aim to deconstruct patriotism at a fundamental level, and I think that's I'm using funk and swing, two things that were both very patriotic, or swing is very patriotic at one point in time. And, I'm rebranding it for a new age.
All right, interesting. Thank you. Hope to listen to Mixed Media soon.
Yes,
all right, who's next?
Wait, do we get to hear the first
yeah.
song?
What's the chorus of the hit single that's going to be hitting the coffee house radios in the coming year?
Well, because it's like I said, a funk swing mix. It's more just occasional interjections of short phrases. So it's like some killer. It's like boom 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 boom, and then there's like a little snare comes up and it's like. So the boom 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 boom. Yahtzee! Boom, 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 boom. And then it jumps
I
right
can
back
dig
into
it.
That's
Yahtzee! Yeah, I like it.
What's the name of that song, Dom?
It's the new.
What's the name of the song?
It's called Small Straight.
Got it.
It's the new tequila.
It's the new tequila.
The
second song is called Uno. And they only shot it once right before the end. There's a theme.
All right. Who would like to show their album next?
I guess I'll go.
I can. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, you want to?
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
Go for it, Max.
All right, Max.
So my album is called Fiend of England. It's inspired by 80s British punk, and it touches on themes of imperialism in the modern day and how you can use punk to subvert it.
Is that a custom parent advisory recommended in the corner of the album?
Yeah.
So you used the parent advisory disclaimer as part of the art for the album. So
another one is going to have to go essentially on top of it.
Top of it.
Yeah,
no one ever sees this. Only hardcore fans know that that's there because they peel back because they don't get held down by rules. I see it.
You got it exactly right, Dan.
Because as we all know, the parental advisory thing is a sticker that everyone
can just
peel off.
Yeah, they put them on manually. I can't believe they haven't automated that yet. Could I hear a bit of the hit single that will be hitting the radios coming up?
Sure. This isn't the hit single. It's the opening track, so it's a little bit lower.
I'm sorry, there are no singles. It's all just
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
Exactly. This is like the intro song. It's only 4 lines long, and then it starts getting up pace after that. It goes. And remember, it's really the tone is really down. There's just like a little bit of guitar in the background.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Come with me, friend, and tell me your woes. I will write down all of your foes. Sneak on with me and come in the nest. Remember your friends and bugger the rest."
All right.
Love that.
I can't wait to ska kick along to that. And what station are you hoping to get?
Probably college stations are going to pick it up. That's probably the only people who really are going to.
All right.
Nice.
Well, thank you for that. And Alex?
Yeah, so my album is titled Less Than Often. Speaking of ska, Dan, this is actually an attempt at bringing ska into the sort of
Where'd it go?
alt-rock pop genre.
Where'd it go?
What?
I
Is
think it
gone?
disappeared, Alex.
Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, is it back?
No.
No.
Where'd it go?
Oh, my ninja crashed again. Hold on. I'm getting it. Hold on.
Hold on. Why is a ninja driving a car, Alex?
You just have to be multi-talented people.
Yeah.
There it
ninjas
is.
are just
All right,
talented.
you're back.
Back in my day,
It's
ninjas
loading.
could
It
just be
should be
ninjas.
back. Is it back?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you go.
Okay. So this is Less Than Often. It's ska, but it's got kind of that like alt rock or alt pop kind of twist to it to make it for a more modern audience. So in terms of like the radio stations that it gets played on, I think that it's going to have one song that is going to just blow up on like 104.5 or something, you know, that everyone listens to, and they sort of suddenly make a name for ourselves. And then no one's really going to care about any of the other songs. And then eventually down the road, like 2 or so albums later, then the band will actually have some more recognition. Yeah, it's it's one of those it's just one of those EPs that you can skank along to.
Yeah. Well, why don't you hit us with that hit single that's going to be the only song we care about?
Sure. Well, I think my favorite line probably goes something like, I'm playing Pokemon in my parents' basement, but that's alright because I think this life is taken. I don't want to be anyone but me. So come around, let's run this town. We're gonna jump around and skank it now. And then it
Yeah.
into a
Wow.
riff, you know?
You know, I
Good.
gotta skank 'em all down. Gotta skank 'em all.
Yeah, this is where like the accordion and the trumpet again. It's like
Don't screenshot NFT.
That's my livelihood. It's for your own good.
Wow.
This is my monkey.
Yeah, ba, 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 ba.
I do have a question. Is that grass in the background of the
Oh my god.
A little bit. So it is like, this isn't, I didn't hand draw what the image is going, like it's going to be hand drawn like this, and it's going to have that sort of that look of like kind of artsy hand drawn. I didn't put that much effort into this, but it still turned out okay anyways.
No, these are the final album covers. This cannot be a draft. This is the final album.
No, it's not. But that's the thing, right? That's the style. It's like you look at it and you're like, oh, was this like a first draft of it or something? And they just went with it because they're going for that sort of like they want that 90s era I don't care attitude. But they also still need to be in a more modern genre. Yeah. So
it's kind of like the covers of those old like coming of age, like early 2000s young adult books, where it's just like a really bad crayon drawing. Then you're like, this must be a deep book.
It's thoughtfully underproduced.
There we go.
Right. All right. Well, I have a lot to consider here between Mixed Media, Fiend of England, and Less Than Often. Oh, jeez.
You should take the songs into consideration.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I'm not even looking at the albums. I'm just thinking about the songs. I'm thinking,
Welcome to this paint night where Dan doesn't care about art and only wants music.
Look. I feel like I'm Simon Cowell here, right? I have to pick who I think is going to do the best, in this industry, because it's a competitive industry,
That's true.
It's hard. I I do love them all, but there does have to be someone in third place.
Of course.
And I think third place here is Less Than Often. It's,
Wow.
you know, I'm excited for ska. I can't wait to skank along, but, you know, the first draft excuse, I've heard it before. In second place, you know, I think it's going to be a chill vibe, and there's a lot of symbolism. I got to give it to Mixed Media.
Yeah, baby.
I'm excited to see how they push the envelope. But in first place, I got to give it to Fiend of England. It's the first time I've ever seen the parental advisory as art on the album. And, you know, just the vibe of the song just really comes together. So.
I think there's an album that is just the parental advisory.
Isn't it the NWA? Is that?
Yeah, I think it's a famous art album. I mean, Max, fully deserved. No question. I'm not trying to belittle your accomplishment here.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's not NWA.
I just remember always walking into like an FYE and seeing that as like one of the CDs or albums that they
I think it is. I think it is.
Yeah, I think they definitely used it as part of it, but not made like a custom one to then just be
I've never
covered
seen
up.
someone make their own.
All right, that's my
Thank
ruling.
Does that mean that I should go next?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in control now. So, what I'm going to want, I already know what I'm going to want from you guys. I want you to compose an opera. In the MS, you're just going to be writing the notes on the sheet art. It's not artistic whatsoever. You just have to compose an opera.
What have I done?
Got it.
It's just.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's a bit. Yeah, that's a bit.
That's a bit. Don't worry.
And, quickly just put some of these.
Okay, chat. What do you want to see tonight? Or no, a better question. What do you want to learn tonight?
I thought you were going to say, what don't you want to see?
that is probably a
what
better question.
What are you afraid of?
I'm fielding all options, chat. What are you afraid of, and what do you want to learn at the same time? What's something that you fear that you want to learn?
Wow, that's deep. Is that a title on Fiend of England? One of their songs.
Probably. Wow. It's a fair thing to be afraid of, mold.
Dom, what were you singing?
What?
What were you singing?
Don't worry about it.
Was that Less Than Often's hit song?
Look, it's a catchy song, okay?
Dom, you were singing Goddess Skank 'em All, weren't you?
I was singing Gotta Skank 'em All. You gotta skank 'em all. You gotta skank 'em all. Don't screenshot my NFT.
Okay.
Like my monkey.
Okay.
You say it's my monkey. God, it's good.
bad.
It's a good song, alright?
It is
To me.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Dan said that he was gonna do his vague. His was not very vague. Mine is going to be vague. Someone said that they were afraid of clip art, and that was Plastic Citizen, and Toonwit says, I'm afraid of what lurks in the deep. I want to see the clip art that lurks in the deep.
Fuck.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
The clip art that hides away from the light of day, that most people only see in their nightmares.
Sure.
Okay, let me see those hands. Let me also pull up a timer real quick. Few minutes. Okay. Ready? And start. Go ahead. Yeah, 4 minutes. Woo! I'm excited for this one. Guys, I think this is going to be a good one. Scan Tell Live.
Oh no.
True. Is that a stream? Scan Tell Live?
I already wrote it down.
Skank and Tell Live.
Hey, YJ! Thanks for the
What's up?
21 months.
Why, Jay?
Oh my goodness. We can finally drink now. Once you're 3 months less than 2 years old, you're able to drink.
Oh, perfect.
How's it going, YJ? And how's it going, everybody in chat? This is the time where I just have to fill air because they're focusing on their art. There was a time, I think I was like in the shower, and I thought of a dumb joke, and I was gonna bring it up basically to workshop my stand-up here, but I can't remember what it is now. And I'd used this time to do it, but I just don't remember what it was. Oh well, I'll try and think of it later. Stand and Tell Live? Stand and Tell Live, where we all do stand-up for 2 hours? Do you guys like that stream?
Yeah.
Dan loves it.
Thanks.
Shower jokes. Yeah. Steve, please tell me how you're doing. I'd really like to know. Can we get Fiend of England merch? I mean, I can put it on the merch board. Oh, our merch board isn't even virtual nowadays. Maybe I can try and recreate it at some point. I'm glad you like it though. Oh wow, Steve won't even tell Toonwit how he's doing. Steve is just I'm supposed to be checking the time. You have 1 minute and 43 seconds left.
Jesus.
Yeah, of course we do.
Sorry, okay, at least I told you at essentially the halfway point.
Way too late.
Oh, Philly N Crowd, thanks so much for the raid!
Hey,
Philly N Crowd.
Thanks for that raid. We are in 1 minute and 22 seconds. You are going to see the artistic masterpieces that these other 3 people are making. We're having an MS Paint night, which means that we go around and each give each other a prompt, and then we have 4 minutes to draw that thing in Paint or MS Paint, depending on if you have a Mac or a Windows, I guess. And what they're drawing right now is clip art that lurks in the deep. That was their prompt, and they're making it now. They're able to use whatever things they have available. It just has to be original. How's it going? How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Thanks for the raid.
They were having an improv show, which was
really?
very funny. Yeah, lots of fun games. I watched a little bit of the Alphabet Game, classic. Love to see it.
Love that game.
They also did some advice panel. They had some very funny characters in there.
Nice.
Loved that as well.
Nice. Yeah. We haven't played those games in a while.
I know. Classics for a reason.
Oh, you have 20 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
This guy Max, he's real good with the timer.
Okay. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay,
All right.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
To be fair, we got a raid, so I got a little bit distracted.
Sure.
We'd love to hear it. Oh, no.
Okay, is there anybody who wants to go first?
I will. I'll get mine out of the way.
Okay, so for those who just joined us, now we are going to see what Alex has made in the 4 minutes. We're going to see his nightmarish clip art.
All right. So I took this prompt to interpret it sort of as the dark web clip art of sorts. You know, what you would find in the deep. These are the clip arts that you really have to dig down to find.
Mm-hmm.
So all of these clip arts are haunted. They all have their own creepypasta about them. They're all haunted by the spirit of children. And each one comes with its own curse.
Okay.
So they you know, I guess.
Do you want to run through those quickly?
I'll run through the curses real quick. So going from left to right, starting at the left, if you use this clip art in a PowerPoint presentation, then the next time you wake up, no one is going to remember who you are.
Okay.
Then the next one is you are actually sucked into the internet and become the new soul that haunts this clip art. So it kind of, it recycles through people as it gets used. The next one is just it creates an exact copy of you somewhere on the earth, but it's like an evil clone that it just does super evil things and will probably make your reputation very bad. The next one is just an NFT. Please don't steal.
A clip art NFT.
And the last one is basically this one was actually used by Moses, and it kills your firstborn child.
Wow. Okay. Pretty intense stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, Dom, who's up next?
I'll go next.
All right.
So I interpreted clip art from the Deep to be about the one and only, the Deep One himself, the Deep Lord Cthulhu. So this is the Marianas Trench, where we all know Cthulhu lives. And most clip art is only used in business PowerPoints, which is why it says teamwork is love, because that's how clip art works. Yeah, so basically it's just a real cute version of a thing that is unknowable. So yeah, that's what I got.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Good stuff.
Teamwork is love.
I wanted to just write teamwork, and then I wrote teamwork too tiny, and I was like, I'm not going back, I don't have time.
Teamwork is heart.
It is heart.
All right, good stuff. And Dan.
Yeah, so I interpreted this differently as well. I was talking about the lurking in the depths of yourself, into your subconscious. And you can have anything you want on the outside, but the deeper you get, there is then again just another brain called the subconscious, which is where all pain resides. So you do not want to go too deep, as the clip art that is there will just reveal the pain that you've hidden inside.
So the subconscious is the clip art?
Yes. So, so you have a clip art brain, and then when you go deeper, there's another clip art brain that is your subconscious, and that is where pain originates.
Right. Okay. I see.
Behind every stable clip art is an unstable clip art brain feeling pain.
Wow. That yeah.
I believe
almost...
if this helps, I believe this is the elevator pitch that Nolan is using for his next movie. If that helps swing me in any sense.
It's gonna be one of those movies that's like all online. What's that one called, Searching or something?
Yeah.
Unfriended.
Unfriended was the original.
Yes, Unfriended.
Right. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. Of course. Love them all. They're all they're all so good. I would give literally I would give $1 million to each and every one of you if I could. Unfortunately, I just can't.
Mine's worth a bit more because it's got a very rare stuff.
Well, whichever he picks as the winner becomes an NFT, and all the others do not.
Oh wow! Okay. Stakes are high.
Yeah.
Coming in third, is Dan's. I love the feeling of the infinite reflections of the clip art within clip art within clip art. It's good stuff. I like it. Now coming in second is Alex's. Alex, I do like the idea of mystic clip art. That was maybe done wrong.
I call them clippy pastas.
Right,
They're like creepy pastas, but
yeah, like Like maybe someone like betrayed them and now they became evil or something. I like that a lot. And then in first is Dom's. Feels very clip art, but also I love the fact that it turned an eldritch being into a simple corporate message.
Yep.
It's good.
Mhm.
Cool.
Good work, everyone.
All right, it's my turn.
All right.
Alrighty. I already know what I want my prompt to be for all three of you. I've been
Ooh.
stewing on it for a bit. I want to see your
Pretty
most colorful haunted house. The most colorful haunted house. That's what I would like to see.
How?
Now you can
Okay.
decide if it's a room, if it's the full building, totally up to you, whatever perspective you want. But I want to see the most colorful haunted house. Hands up.
Wait, hold on. I have to delete. Oh shit.
He's working.
Oh wait, I have to just make this real quick, Dom. I'm not done doing the haunted house yet.
Okay. Put your hands up, Max. Alex is.
Alex took his hands
Wrestling
out of
a
the
bear.
room. Oh.
Yeah, that's how up he is. And.
Wait, sorry.
Ka-chow.
It's
Sorry.
most colorful haunted house.
Most colorful haunted house. Yep. Yeah. Chat, how's it going? How's life? Any of you do anything fun and exciting? Since we're not doing a Friday show, I figured I'd ask how your weeks are. Anyone do anything exciting this week? Anything worth sharing? Now, this is the part where I get to be like Dora the Explorer and go, that's my favorite too! I like that one. Wow, You just had work? That's fair. Yes, I feel like you've been streaming a lot more recently. I feel like I get excited when I see your name. I popped in. I was lurking for a while on one of the other ones. Packing, yeah, 'tis the season. Don't be afraid to purge any unnecessaries. It's an important part of packing. Down to trim. Awesome. I also feel like you've been doing a lot more variety in your stuff as well, which is also exciting to see. Yeah, good stuff.
Not what I want.
You have 2 minutes and 50 seconds. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Yeah. Interesting thing that happened to me yesterday. I played a D&D game yesterday where I was the only person who had played D&D, I think at all, out of everyone,
Wow.
including the DM.
Wow.
But honestly, it was it was a really good time. Like everyone was so earnest and just wanted it to go well that like people were trying things and throwing themselves into it. And like we did full theater of the mind combat, which can be a little tricky, and everyone was still with it. Like it was good. It was good stuff. It was good stuff. We also have like a really solid party comp, which is just not usual for any game I've been in. Usually it's my fault, so that's fine. But it was really cool. 2 minutes. We did this thing called the Quiet Year. So we built out this whole fictional world in one session on a map, and then we built characters the next session, and then we played our first game. It was cool.
Oh, nice. You did end up doing that strategy.
Yeah, it was super sick. And like I'm way more invested in the world just because of like I know the lore of it. I helped build a third of it, right? Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve started Shield Nuzlocke. Good stuff. I've been watching Alex's not randomized, but fused Pokemon Nuzlocke. That's a good time.
I fucked up.
Oh, did you?
You were there, Dom.
Oh, yeah. Alex party wiped. It was not good. But the V team is coming in strong, coming in well. Love to see it.
Yeah. I just caught 2 that I think are going to be very promising.
We got a minute left. We have a minute left, and I'll tell our contestants now. I'm going to add a twist on this at the last minute, so you better get prepared.
You asshole!
It won't happen until after you finish drawing, though. But there
great.
will be a twist. Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Just because I was like, we can make it more interesting, right? Yeah. Tournament got into Fortnite. We love it.
Wow.
What a
Nice.
champ! Have you gotten any firsts? How many firsts do you have, Toonwit? I think that's the thing, right? Because it's Battle Royale.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss. Appropriate reaction. Appropriate reaction. We got a big old 20 seconds on the clock, gang. I'm really excited to see some colorful haunted houses. Ooh. 8 or 9 this season. Nice. 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 All right. 5 seconds, 4 seconds,
What?
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Hands up. Let's see it. Alrighty.
What could this last minute twist possibly be?
Please say whoever's the worst art gets first place is the twist.
What I want you to do is I want you all to select, hit Control A,
Okay.
right click,
Uh-huh.
and then go down to the very last option. It should be invert colors.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Okay.
I think it made mine better.
Okay. And now we will judge them. Who would like to go first?
I guess
wait. Actually, you should probably uninvert them so we can show the originals and then invert them.
Okay.
Present them. I feel like that'll make it more fun for the audience too. But,
Okay, I guess I'll go first.
Okay. Max, let's see it.
Okay.
So let me see the prime, the original.
This is the original. So you said haunted house, which doesn't necessarily mean spooky house. It's just a house that is haunted with some sort of spirit.
That's correct. Yeah.
So I interpreted it as there's a happy, friendly ghost.
Can you invert this for me, Max?
Sure. So this is the picture that we're actually looking at.
Yeah.
So this is a child's.
Oh!
This is a child's bedroom. This is a baby in a crib.
Okay.
With the little spinning thing on top. I don't know what that's called. Mobile. And the ghost is living in the child's bedroom.
Interesting.
But now that you look at it here, it definitely is nighttime, and the ghost is black, and it definitely makes it a lot spookier.
I was gonna say, man, your OG image was like a 5. This is like an 8. Like that really, it went up a lot. You got a lot of stock from this one.
It definitely improves the ghost a lot.
100%.
Makes the ghost.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
All right, Dan. Let's see it.
So this is the original image. This is supposed to be a hallway in a haunted mansion, and I know what you're thinking. Those are 2 animalized dolphin men. They're supposed to be suits of armor.
Dude, I can't tell what they are because they're transparent on a black.
Okay, I was like, no.
Look at the red one. Look at the red one on the left. Clearly, Dan thought that he was going to be able to use the fill tool, and then
okay, I went.
Could you put it over an image?
Okay, look.
Right.
I was like,
Can
look.
you invert it for me, Dan? I don't want to look at this. Please invert it.
Okay, I just thought, look, I'm gonna go for vibe. I'm gonna get a nice background going. I'm gonna get a nice wallpaper, and then I didn't realize the booby trap I set for myself.
To be honest, this is much more readable. You're welcome.
Yeah. So it's 2 suits of armor. You know, that's spooky because you don't know. And what they're saying is just
Sorry,
like
you said they're suits of armor?
It's just exclamation swear words because they have very colorful language because they're swearing at each other.
Hold on, I need to full screen your image in the OBS Ninja because I cannot see. Okay. Suit of armor for chicken men. Got it. All right. Cool.
I don't know why I think suits of armor have fins on the top of their heads, but that's how I drew it.
I mean, sometimes they have plumage. I'll give you that much. Sick. All right. Alex, please go.
Me. Okay, so I thought, what could possibly be a more colorful house, a colorful haunted house, than a fun house that has been turned into a monster house?
Oh.
So this is like a carnival fun house that got turned into a monster house. So it's got all of the wacky mirrors as like sharp shards of teeth. As you can see, it is a girl house. It has, the fun little big top tent at the top, and the spooky sort of how typically there's kind of like a boardwalk kind of wooden.
Alex, is this the inverted image or the original?
So this is the regular image.
Get this out of here.
Okay, this is inverted.
Wow, I love it.
So I interpret the inverted image to be sort of the stuff of nightmares a little bit. It's crying blood now instead. It's sort of coming out of the shadows, and that's why it's all like kind of dark, cool colors, I think. Whatever is going on inside is making the insides of it glow, which is very scary.
Yeah, bioluminescence, one of nature's scariest things, honestly. Cool. All right. Well, I think I'm ready to make some decisions.
Now think long and hard. You don't want to do anything too hasty here, Dom.
Dan, third place. Right, moving on. I really do think that actually inverting it has helped all three of you. I genuinely do. Not to say your original color palette was bad, but I think it's added to the ambiance of it by a lot. I was torn. I really do like both of them. I think, though, in terms of the prompt and the brief that I was going for, I do think Alex has eked it out by pure mention of the fact that because it has it is a girl house, as we all know. And I think that the invert has done a good job with it. So good job, Alex.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful art.
Claps.
And the prophecy has been foretold. Alex, you now start.
Awesome. Give me just a second. And chat, I unlike these guys, do not have something specifically in mind prepared. So if chat, you want to help me out with a prompt, I would be more than happy.
Very excited.
I knew when I spent probably a full minute just finding that wallpaper, I'm like, this one's gonna be in the tank for sure.
Dan, you how do I say this? You have eyes. You know what it looks like. Why are you
I find myself running out of time. Like, I never feel in control the second the clock starts. It's like I have a giant stack of plates and someone gives me a shove and I just have to try to not make as many plates fall for 4 minutes. Like, that's...
Yeah. I get it.
I definitely understand the feeling of like, oh, I've Googled this thing for 2 minutes and now I don't have any time. I get that feeling a lot.
Oh yeah, I've done that many times.
It is really frustrating that there's no way to just like fill in a large amount just with like there's no super thick pencil setting.
That's what I want.
Right.
But this is the medium we've chosen.
It's true.
So.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to take a suggestion here, and then I'm going to kind of add a twist to it. So the suggestion actually came from a previous round of draw a scene from an opera, but I'm going to mix it up because I saw this clip from College Humor Dropouts Game Changer recently, where he had them perform the lead up scene to a song. So what I want you guys to paint me a picture of is the moment in like a musical just before the main like number starts, you know? This is like it's the musical cues are kind of just starting to kick in, but they haven't actually started singing yet. They're still setting up the first lyrics to the song.
Okay. So you're thinking, just so I aesthetically understand where you're coming from, you're thinking like, you're not saying you want to do the what's it's called before when the pit plays like a little bit of flavor from the whole show, right?
Overture?
You're not doing.
I'm not talking about the overture.
Right, like.
I'm talking about like the main character is like, I just feel like I could do something bigger out there. And the other character's like, oh yeah, what could that possibly be? And they have like a little back and forth, and then the music starts kind of jingling in, but they're still not singing yet.
Well,
Right.
I don't want to be rude, but you've described the I Want song of a musical theater, which is typically the second or third song.
Well, that was an example. It could be for any song in the music.
Okay, it can be any song. It's just right before.
It's any song, but it's right before the actual song starts.
Right. Now, maybe this is up to interpretation, but are you expecting to see a stage, or is it in the narrative?
That can be left up to you. It can be either or. If I don't see a stage, I will assume that it's in the narrative.
Got it.
All right. Show me your hands. And 4 minutes begins now. All right, chat. Yes, thank you, Show and Tell Max, for the suggestion. Youngster Jazz has been singing "All Grown Up" in the chat. What is that? What is that song from?
All Grown Up. It's from the show. It's from the show All Grown Up.
That's the opening song to All Grown Up from Rugrats? Okay, gotcha.
All grown up, I really want to say it now.
Oh, right. God, I forgot that song actually goes like... You know what? That feels like a very sort of alt-pop ska song. I feel like that could fit quite nicely on my album. A cover of that song, maybe? Wow, we got some interesting backgrounds going on already here.
Why did I think I could do a full perspective shot? What an idiot. What an absolute dumbass.
1 minute has passed, so there are 4
I'm an
minutes
idiot.
So we're gonna have to figure out that shot one way or another. Yeah, I saw this on Dropout's Game Changer and thought that it was just like the most brilliant prompt I've ever heard of. Granted, it was for the Game Changer with Josh, Brennan, and Zach, where they just give them prompts and then have to essentially act out the sound effects and or actions of that thing.
I thought it was the one where they do a full improvised musical.
No, so they do have that, because those are the people from that one improvised musical podcast that we've mentioned a few times. I have seen clips from that, but
that is so good.
Before that, there was one where Brennan and Zach, I believe, had to just be like just before the "I Want" song of a musical or something like that. And it was very good. 2 minutes have passed. 2 minutes and 10 seconds, actually. So you have about 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. Toonwit says, Dom, just channel your inner James Baxter. So you'll figure it out. Oh, off topic, but I saw the Hilda movie the other day.
Oh, was it good? I haven't seen it yet.
It's very good. I very much enjoyed it. It was predictable, like the sort of the plot, where it was going and what the characters were doing, but also it's a children's movie, so you can't knock it too much for being predictable.
Yeah, go to Hilda.
It was still very much a Hilda movie, and it was very 1 minute remains. 3 minutes have passed, 1 minute remains, so make sure to get those musical vibes in now. Really sell us your scene. James Baxter. Maybe I should have just asked for a Cats. Well, we'll see. We'll see how the next round goes. Maybe I'll involve Cats the musical in the next round of
Time, please.
30 seconds.
Okay.
We have 30 seconds left. Get those final details in. We are just about out of time. We have just 15 seconds remain. Here it comes. Here comes the countdown. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down. All right. Time has come. How are we feeling about these? Dom, you think you recovered?
I think I did recover. It was ambitious. Yeah. We can start with me. I chose something ambitious, and I don't think I stuck the landing, but I certainly didn't crash the plane. And that's fine.
Okay.
I'd love to explain myself. Give me the opportunity.
Please do.
Yes, so this is a balcony shot. You said opera, and I kind of wanted to stay true to that. Although this is a musical. I just, I wanted that balcony-esque vibe to it. A lot of modern shows, particularly ones that are not high budget, they just have one scaffolding set as the backdrop. So I incorporated that in there, obviously. And this is the number right before the guy goes and starts the hero's journey. So he does the big, I quit, boss man, and his weird transatlantic accent. And you can tell he's, getting low because he's about to, pop with the music that swells in a bit. But that's why he stopped, because he hit the mark too early. So it's, I quit, boss man, and then the music has to, catch up to him, and then he's going to erupt into song.
Amateur hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's not a professional production. It's like a good local theater, but it's not a professional production.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing it. I got Opera House booth as soon as I saw it. So
Thank you.
You managed to convey the perspective successfully. I do appreciate that. All right, who would like to go next?
I can go.
Okay, Dan. Let's see what you got.
So this is the musical. The musical is called Hell on Earth. This is the moment right before the Act 1 finale. So a bit of backstory. So Death is in high school at Hell High, and he's very sensitive. He wants people to have feelings and meaning, but he gets made fun of a lot. But in this universe, Hell is the only place that exists. There isn't Earth at all yet. So this is when he decides to, he just picks up a scythe that he sees because he's also on his family farm, which becomes his iconic scythe. But he picks it up and decides that he's going to go out and create a world where people can have meaning and feelings like he does, and he's going to facilitate that. But he realizes towards the end of the second act that the only way that he can make people actually have meaning in their lives is to become Death and have to kill people. But he really created it so that way people could have meaning in their lives, and that's what he's realizing now when he's looking at his destroyed poetry book from the people that never appreciated him.
Wow. This is powerful.
That is extremely powerful. I want to see this play. I'll say it right now.
If you give me another 4 minutes, you can.
Me too.
Wow. Okay. Wow. That's I love the message that this play or musical. Excuse me, musical, not a play. It's a musical.
You John!
You John! Welcome, buddy. Get on in here.
Hey, thanks for the raid.
Alright.
We're doing MS Paint night. We're making silly images in 4 minutes.
Yes. All right. Well, Max, you're up.
I'm up. So for my musical, I chose a specific musical that was going to happen.
Is this Cameron's Avatar?
This is James Cameron's Avatar the musical. And this is actually a specific point in the production process where they're doing a stage rehearsal where James Cameron is getting to watch the musical. Yeah.
I'm sorry. So are you saying that it's a play within a play and James Cameron is a character within the musical? Or are you saying that this...
No. That's a bit too meta. They're playing it pretty straight. It's just a musical of James Cameron's Avatar. It's just that this is in the production process of the musical, James Cameron's Avatar, the musical. And James Cameron is sitting in on a rehearsal. And James Cameron is complaining that his 3D glasses aren't working.
James, come on.
And if you're wondering what point this is in the storyline, this is where Jake Sully is trying to jump onto the back of those flying creatures.
I knew exactly where it was. Yeah.
So they're on the cliff, and he's getting ready to jump, and that's kind of like the big number where they have. It's so high budget. This musical is going to be a complete disaster because nothing is going to work right. But they have
man all over again, isn't it?
yeah, exactly. They have things on tight wire to be to be them. They have like a really stylized version of the monsters that they fly on, and it's really going to go really poorly.
So I'm assuming that their vision is sort of Spider-Man Turn Out the Dark, or is it Turn Off the Dark?
I think it's Turn Off the Dark. Yeah.
Turn off the light.
Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark meets like Lion King on Broadway, right? Am I getting that?
Yes.
That's sort of what I'm going for here.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Honestly, that's not a bad sell. That's a good sell for that music.
How many people died in the making of this so far?
So
Like,
no one's
how
died
many
yet.
spellings? Oh, really? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
which is good. But they have had a lot of injuries. They've had a ton of
Okay.
injuries.
Sure.
And they've been sued, but luckily James Cameron just has so much money, he's gonna just push it through.
So he is a producer for this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time.
Okay. But he also has no clue how this works, and therefore thinks that he should be
Correct.
wearing 3D glasses.
Correct.
Oh, he's going for a Tony. He wants an EGOT.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants his
Can't wait to
EGOT.
hear
Yep,
his
that's what it is. This is James Cameron's run on the EGOT.
Sensible.
Gotcha. Okay, all right. Thank you. Wow, these are all so good. Oh man.
Real quick,
Oh, man,
I just want to
so
make
good.
sure I'm not remembering. Aren't the blue people in Avatar, they have the tails, right, that they connect with? Or is it...
No, they are
It's
ponytails
hair.
on their heads.
Ponytails.
Oh, I thought they were tails.
I mean, they're so long it like goes down to their butt.
Mm-hmm. And it does have like it's not just hair. Like there is actual like organic, like it is.
Fleshy
it's a
stuff.
sexual organ, is what it actually is. And anyone that tells you otherwise is in denial.
Yeah.
That's why James Cameron's Avatar, the movie, was so successful, was because they show a completely uncensored sex scene when the two of them just put their ponytails together.
Right together. Yeah.
And they
And don't worry, that is in the musical.
Of course.
Okay, good, great. Okay, so wow, I have to make a decision now, and that's the hardest part. I think all of you very much captured the prompt of like that specific moment just before the song starts. I think in third place, I'm going to give it to Dom.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you
Totally fair.
recovered really well with the perspective.
It's ambitious.
But I really
Us.
like the vision of the other two. I think
It's
that's
true.
a-
I had the weakest of the musicals, for sure.
Yeah.
The weakest
And
of
I
the
think that
musicals.
since you all managed to capture the moment really well, I have to kind of judge based on the musicals as well.
Mhm. Totally valid. I get it.
So I think the winner is going to be Dan. Because I straight up really want to see this musical. And Max, as much as I do love your idea, I do also see it for the cash grab that it is. And I think James Cameron is really just doing it for himself and not for his audience. And so I have to ultimately give the win to Dan's with Hell on Earth.
Yeah.
Very respectable.
Yeah, mine's not a cash grab. It's never gonna get off of Broadway. It's never gonna get off Broadway.
I don't know. One of the most popular musicals right now is called Hades Town, and it's about, I think, a living devil. So, you know, it's you're not too far off.
Possible.
Yeah. All right.
And the prophecy even continues to tell itself because we're back to Dan now.
Wow, we
We've
reached
come
our
full
halfway
circle.
point. Do we want a
Yeah.
score update, or are we just keeping it?
Yeah, we can take a score update. It's very close right now. Max is in first with 5 points.
Wow.
Alex and I are tied for second with 6 points, and Dan is only at 7 points, which is astounding.
Close game.
Close game. Yeah.
Okay.
So far, all 3 of us, except for Dan, have tied with at least 1 win. And Dan has had 2 losses of being the absolute worst. But other than that, it's pretty good. But he also has a win, so actually we all tied with 1 win. So there you go. Pretty close game so far. All right.
Yeah.
Round 2.
The second and final round.
Round
All right, chat.
2.
What prompts do you want to see these guys make? We gotta make it something hard, so that way it will be easier when it comes around to me. That logic's not gonna work. What are you interested? What are you afraid of? What are you? What are you?
We already did that, Dan.
What are you? I know. I'm spitballing.
Oh, he's spitballing. Sorry.
That's Dan's
What do you
opening
aspire
question for
to
all
become?
people.
You know, if you were not held back by this mortal coil, what would you be? You know.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask what would you be afraid of? If you didn't have the fear of death, what would you really be afraid? What would still transcend your immortal fears?
But if once we all see the musical Hell on Earth, we'll learn not to fear death, as it is what gives us all
because
meaning.
it's what makes life worth living.
It's honestly a pretty powerful moment, Dan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, didn't come straight out of my ass. Was definitely all in the artwork.
Isn't that kind of if you took it at that message in like a more family-friendly thing, isn't that kind of the message of like Inside Out, where they're like, hey, being sad makes being happy worth it, so be sad sometimes. It's just, hey, being dead makes living worth it, so be dead sometimes.
It's just like the negative makes the positive exist. Is just the boiled down, but
so basically, what you're saying is, when everyone's super, no one's super.
yeah. All right, Toonwit. This is exactly what Toonwit said. I am not pushing it in any direction. Give me your best portrait of a horse girl with their horse.
That's exactly what Toonwit said.
Exactly what they said.
Portrait of a horse girl with a horse.
Yeah, preferably their horse, not just with any other horse.
Sure.
That's exactly what they want. Are there any questions?
Horse girl with horse.
No, it's very.
Yeah,
I don't know what you would misunderstand about it.
I think it's pretty straightforward here.
Hands up, 4 minutes on the clock, and begin. See, Toonwit says that's exactly what they wanted. Oh, man. Like, when an idea comes to you, you can't stop it. Just like death. Unless if you've seen Final Destination, which Melissa did make me watch a few months ago. And it's definitely a movie. Definitely is.
Can confirm, is a movie.
Is a movie.
A movie. What if that was all my like Letterboxd? Are any of you on Letterboxd? I know Max is. Alex or Dom, are you on Letterboxd?
No. What is that?
It's just an app where you just rate movies, and it's like a social media, but for rating movies. If I had a Letterboxd account where all I would just give every movie 5 stars, and just my review of it would just be, it is a movie.
This is a movie.
That sounds so like bad. I had a friend who used to do lighting for musicals, and then every time people would be like, how was it? He would go, well, they definitely made some choices. And that was his way of being like, it was bad. It was very bad. He's like, yep, choices were made.
Speaking of movies, has anyone in chat or you guys seen the new Disney movie Encanto?
Oh my god. Dan's been ranting about this.
Well,
ranting
Melissa more than me, but we've been on like Twitter And it seems like everybody loves the movie, and Melissa and I are like the only two people that were like, that movie was kind of bad. And the thing is,
I've heard a lot of good things about it.
I know, and I hate to be that guy, but Kelly Voicer X, hey, how you doing? Thanks for the sub, appreciate it. 10-month streak. Okay,
Wow.
I will explain myself after I say the time. You have 2 minutes. So the movie itself, I know. Melissa dislikes it more than I do. I think it's like fine, leaning towards like I thought the music, like, other than We Don't Talk About Bruno, like, wasn't really that good. It was more just poppy than I really needed it to be. But mostly there's just like a minute 30. There's mostly just like no plot. They sort of forgot to put a plot in the movie.
Sure.
And the message at the end,
I thought
like the
the plot
message and
was like
everything in the
High School
movie is
Musical.
great. And the characters are like good, but they did sort of just like not do anything with the plot.
I thought the plot was supposed to be just like Sky High, like one girl doesn't have magical powers. Everyone
Yeah,
else
sort
does.
of. You got a minute?
Yeah, but couldn't we just watch Sky High then?
You always could just watch Sky High.
It's true. It's a pretty flawless movie.
I didn't say any spoilers. I'm trying not to spoil it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my rant. I don't have particularly strong feelings for like hating it or anything.
And Melissa doesn't like it?
Yeah, she doesn't like it as much as I do.
What's her
Yeah.
time?
Very interesting.
30 seconds. Yeah. Sky High wasn't good? Whew. Now that's an opinion.
Okay, you can get out. You can leave.
I mean, Sky High, I think it is good. It's definitely a product
It
of
is.
its time, but it's good.
Unquestionably good.
10 seconds.
Oh my god, Dan, where was the time?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's your time. Hands
Okay.
up. All right. Eh.
Could have been
Alright.
worse.
Yeah, it could have been mine.
All right. Well, let's see. I don't even remember what you guys' prompt is. Oh yeah, horse girl and her horse. All right. Very excited to see this. Who would like to begin?
I'll go first.
All right, Matt.
So with mine, it's just horse girl with her horse. It's not necessarily when in time or space. So in my mind, a horse girl and her horse are eternally bonded souls. So in the afterlife, they are going to frolic endlessly together, where they can finally be together in their true beings.
She doesn't ride the horse.
No, that's the thing. Once they're in heaven, they can live as they truly are. And not only the horse, but also the horse girl eternally jumps over those little pallet things that, like, you know, that like horses jump over for things. So that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing the horse and the horse girl in tandem in heaven, jumping over those little bars.
Mhm.
Pretty tragic though. She died a girl.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's them as their true selves, and she is a horse
Yeah.
girl.
And she's a horse girl at heart,
Yeah.
so.
The only flaw I see with this is neither of them would be in heaven. All right, Alex or Dawn?
Not even the horse.
All horses go to
Especially
hell.
not the horse.
They only
All
have room
horses
for
are
dogs
war
up
criminals.
there.
We know that.
Alex or Dom? Who
makes
would
sense
like
to
go
me.
next?
Dom, I'm guessing you want to go last. I'll go.
You can go. That's fine.
Okay, I'll go. I mean, there's really not much to say here. This is a horse girl with a horse. I took the prompt. Now, you did say the best horse girl and her horse. So, this is the best horse girl. This is a horse girl in her truest form, which is a horse girl. And the other one is just straight up a full horse. So Any questions?
The most disturbing. The most disturbing thing to me, I think, is the picturesque head of a horse on your hourglass drawing of a girl's body.
No. Okay, so it's like a jumper, right? It's like a one-piece riding jumper, and that's mainly. I'll be honest here. It's a one piece because I ran out of time and I didn't have time to make separate colors. But I did have a plan where it's supposed to be like those pants that like come out at the side. You know, like those riding pants.
Oh, I
that,
see.
Like,
okay.
For whatever reason.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
I appreciate the little you get also. Putting a you get in anything will be bonus points for me, no matter what the context is.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Yeah, so good job. I'm disturbed, but at least it's accurate to real life. All right, Dom.
Thank you.
Okay, Dan, I think it's important. All three of us have interpreted what we thought you said, and I think I'll be no different to that. You explicitly said a portrait of a horse girl and her horse, so I actually took the time to put it in a nice frame to show that it is a nice portraiture of this horse girl and horse. And no comedic bit here. I just really tried to make a nice, earnest, wholesome picture. She's wearing a riding polo, she's got her horse, and yeah, there you go. That's it. That's all I got.
All right.
It's a
well,
nice
I mean, I thought someone would go the wholesome route, which is what I was looking for the whole time.
Mine is very wholesome, Dan.
Mine is also very wholesome.
No,
Yeah.
yours is not wholesome. I feel like you went a little more jockey than I wanted. I'll say that because
I think that's what they wear.
You think horse girls don't ride?
No, I think they ride, but I think there's a difference between a horse girl and a jockey.
That's literally what they wear, Dan. Like, I know you're about to bump Dom down a couple points, but that is exactly what they wear.
Look, I'm the judge here. I can create my own fictional world that follows my own laws. If I say horses don't get into heaven, they don't get into heaven.
Alright, dude. You got it. You're the man.
Now look, it is a portrait, and I do appreciate that. But still a little more jockey than I want.
Literally Googled horse riding outfit. Wow. You could not be more wrong, but that's fine.
That's all right. All right. Well, let's take all these in. Okay. So we have the inaccuracy of the location for Max. We have the horrid picturesque picture of a horse with Alex, but with a you
There's
get.
nothing inaccurate about mine.
And we have a little more jockey than I like, but well done and wholesome portrait of Dom. Man, this is hard.
For those of you that are curious, you can find a reference photo in our Discord.
Yeah.
That's exactly. See our Discord.
It's exactly what Dom drew.
100%.
Okay.
Anyways.
I think I'm going to have to say that in third place, I got to give it to Max. You know, I liked your idea, but completely inaccurate would never happen.
I'm proud of what I did.
You know, I hope you are.
Would you do it again, Max?
Oh yeah.
Would you change anything?
Well, maybe I'd put him in hell.
Okay.
Yeah, if it was in hell, and I saw Death in the background. If you made Death a horse girl, first place.
Easy first.
That's
what
easy first.
What a twist!
Yeah, man. All right. Anyway, we're not going to talk about hypotheticals here. In second place, I'm going to give it to Dom because it has a little more jockey than I want.
Some
What
wanker.
And I gotta give it to Alex because that you get really just gets me. I can't stop. I look at the image and I get disgusted, and then I look at the you get, and then I'm calm inside. So, Alex gets first place.
You get is the opioid of the masses. It just
It really turns something horrible into something great.
something palatable. All right.
No one even commented on the fact that I wrote Friends.
I did see that.
All
All right, Alex, you're up, my guy.
Okay. What are we gonna do now, chat? What is next? Did my OBS just crash again? Or
Sorry.
Yep.
Steve saying the four horse girls of the apocalypse is it's perfect.
That is pretty good.
I know. I read that and I was like, that's what I should have drawn. That's a much better bit.
It's really good.
The four horse girls of the apocalypse. Oh man. Let's see. Okay. Chat. What do we? I should give a prompt for the prompt for chat. So, chat. Give me. Kind of.
I'm gonna get my charger.
All right. Okay, chat. What is like? What's one thing that you? What's one inanimate thing that you really hope never gets brought to life?
Oh no. Oh no.
What's like an inanimate thing that you think would be the worst thing to make animate?
I'm scared to see what they're even gonna say.
Our friend Jake does a whole series of sketches on that. They did one where they were the hot sauce in the back of your fridge. That was very funny. They did one where they're like the bathroom sink of the place that you rent from. That was a good one. And it's just a bunch of characters who are like desperate to not be where they are. It's great. The hot sauce one is like, you gotta use me. You gotta use me and throw me out, my guy. I don't even have any flavor anymore. And the bathroom sink one is just like, the bathroom sink is basically like, I'm better than you, you're trash. Like, get your grubby hands off of my pristine handles. That's great. Good stuff.
Oh man, these are good ones.
Blood.
Blood.
It's alive!
Oh man,
It's just a robot chicken intro. It's a...
Okay. All right. You know what? We joked about being blasphemous in the beginning, and we're gonna do it again. Here's what I want from you guys. I want the birth of Christ. I want the manger scene, but you have to replace one character.
Just one?
You have to replace one character.
Can we go over the characters? Is it just mom, dad, and
No.
the three uncles?
You definitely
No.
can't.
It can be
Definitely cannot.
whichever characters you think are important in the manger scene. But then you have to replace one character.
Sure.
Okay? Show me your hand. And you know what? You know what? I really want you guys to give Jesus the attention that he deserves. So I'm going to make this 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay.
I'll give you an extra 30 seconds for the Lord. All right? Okay. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, begin.
I'm gonna need those extra 30 seconds to say my Hail Marys. Oh, God.
All right. Yeah, chat, if you would like to say in chat who you think are the important characters in the manger scene. Right now we've got mom, stepdad, kid, 3 wise guys, also known as the 3 uncles. Yep. Steve says he likes Dan's interpretation of mom, dad, and the 3 uncles. Who else is important in there, chat? The 3 Stooges. The camel. Yes, the camel's very important. The penguin. Yeah, the penguin. The sheep hobos. As in the shepherds, probably. Successfully added the quote, "I'm gonna need those extra 30 seconds to say my Hail Marys," by Dan. The dude's just chilling in the in out front. Yep, that's true. The screaming goat. Yep, very important. The little drummer boy who plays a fucking snare drum around a sleeping baby. Yep, true. 1 minute 30 has passed. You have 4 minutes remaining. I'm sorry, you have 3 minutes remaining. That's how the math works. The police, yes, also very important. The police were definitely there
The
at the birth
band,
of Christ.
or
Now, are we talking about like law enforcement or the band?
yeah,
Because I think both could be equally important to be there at the birth of Christ. All the time travelers who went back to witness it, true. They're all definitely important to be there. Although I think if any band was going to be at the birth of Christ, it would be the village people. The angel, except they're a giant, terrifying eye like they really are. Ah, yes, the realistic angel is there.
What's our time right now?
You are at 2 minutes and 25 seconds. So you
That's
now
left?
Yes, you now have 2 minutes remaining.
Okay.
Okay.
You now have 2 minutes remaining. All very good.
Oh, God. I forgot what the prompt was. I got so distracted.
The prompt is, it's the birth of Christ, it's the manger scene, but you have to replace one character. Now, chat's been giving us a lot of options for characters to be there. The shepherds, the 3 wise men, the sheep, and the camels were really just the village people. Yeah, they rewrote it in the Bible to just be a bunch of like farm animals and shepherds, but in reality it was the village people that were there. But as we all know, the Bible doesn't really take too kindly to the village people.
Oh my God. What a choice.
How much time do we have left?
Right now you have 1 minute remaining.
Oh my God.
1 minute
No.
left. Dan is really struggling. I'm seeing some interesting choices here. Was there ever a grander reveal party for a kid? Oh, a gender reveal party for that kid. For Jesus? I guess not. Not really. It's more of a savior reveal party than a gender reveal party.
But wasn't it a savior not reveal party? Because didn't they have to hide him immediately afterwards?
True. They did the YMCA for Jesus. Yes, exactly.
You got it.
That's where that song originates from. See, not a lot of people want you to know that the YMCA song is actually a Christmas song, but it's just
people aren't ready to know that. What time do we have left?
Yeah. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down.
I crushed it. I destroyed it.
Well, I, for one, am very excited to see the birth of Christ reimagined. So, To reiterate on the prompt once again, this is the manger scene. This is the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Except one character, any one character the artist choosing, is to be replaced, and replaced by anyone or anything. So who would like to go first?
I can go first.
All right, Max is gonna go first.
So you said that a character was replaced. You
Yes.
didn't say that a character could be replaced with another character.
Sure.
So in my manger at my house, there's a guy with a sheep around his shoulders. And the sheep is replaced with baby Jesus. So the sheep is in the crib, and the baby is around this guy's shoulder.
Wow, you did the old switcheroo. Okay. Yeah, that technically follows the prompt. I'm with it. Now, I notice you didn't include Mary or Joseph or anyone other than this shepherd and his sheep.
So that's the thing. The baby sheep is the most important thing here, right? Because that's the birth that's being observed. So that's why the shepherd is front and center.
Wow. Well, I will say that baby sheep are cuter than human babies, so you got me there.
Both kids.
Both kids. That's true. Well, technically it's a lamb because a kid is a baby goat, and I don't see any horns. So I'm gonna have to dock you points for that comment. Okay, moving on. Who is next?
I'll go next.
Okay, Dom.
So this is my scene. I thought it was important to put as many of the characters in as possible so that we would know which one is replaced. And I replaced one of the wise men with Kirby. And that's it. That's the whole joke. One of the wise men is Kirby. That's it.
Wow. Yep. All right.
Yep.
Now, how many of these characters are in Smash?
The angel for sure. The star of Bethlehem is not a playable character, but it is in the boss rush, so you can fight against it.
Okay.
Yeah. And Mary is an alt skin for Wii Fit Trainer.
Okay.
It's an impressive amount of work for 4.5 minutes.
It is. It is. You have quite the portraiture here. I do really.
There's a lot of characters there.
Mm-hmm.
And
the wise men brought gold, frankincense, and strawberry shortcake.
Good. Who needs myrrh anyway?
Who needs myrrh?
Okay, Dan.
Yeah. So this is what I have. So you have baby Jesus, you have Mary, you have Joseph, you have God because God is always there. He's in he's everywhere. And then I replaced the 3 wise men with NWA. Because this I felt like there was a parental advisory warning necessary here. I did put too much energy into making sure that both Jesus and God had a mullet. And that's when I was like, wait, what is the prompt again?
That was what got you sidetracked?
Yeah.
Was you were too busy giving Jesus and God matching mullets?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I also, an important detail, I wanted to make sure you knew Joseph was Joseph, so I gave him a cup of Joe.
Nice.
That's the cup of Joe.
The original Joseph.
It's the cup of Joe. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, Steve really just knocked it out of the park with now Mary and Joseph are advised to be parents, and that's why the parental advisory is
see,
there.
Steve understood what I was going for.
Wow.
Now, does NWA stand for something else in this biblical interpretation?
Yes. It stands for Nazareth, we assemble.
Yeah, of course. Great.
Nazareth, assemble!
Straight out of Bethlehem.
Nazareth.
No room at the inn.
Oh man. Okay.
Wow.
Incredible. Now for the worst part, at least in my opinion, which is having to judge them and choose a winner. Wow. 3 very solid interpretations. Impressive work. So let's see. Boy. Who do I want to give 3rd place? Okay. In 3rd place, I'm going to have to go with my gut instinct, which was Max. Because although I do really like the switcheroo, I think what really makes me give it 3rd place is just that those are the only characters that you have. And the other 2 at least included some of the other characters that were there.
Right. It's the curse of first. I was in first at the break, so now you guys both give me 3rd.
Sandbag, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I get it.
Unfortunate. I am sorry about that. So next up, I think the winner for this round is going to be... Man, I gotta give it to Dan. I really think that NWA replacing the 3 wise men, and honestly, as soon as I saw that parental advisory sticker, I knew we had something special. Dom, I do really like.
I think the prompt was 1 character. Replace 1 character.
That's true. But the 3 wise men are kind of a conglomeration of 1 character. Anyways, some biblical scholars interpret it to be. And I think that, Dom, while your choice was very good, and I do really like what you went with, I think that it was a little bit of a safer option than Dan's, and I want to reward that risk in this case.
That's valid.
So yeah, that's my ranking.
If I could do it again, I think instead of Kirby replacing one of the wise men, I would have Joseph be replaced with Joseph Joestar from the JoJo Bizarre Adventure series, which I know wouldn't have done much for you, Alex, but it would have done a moral victory. So
I can still respect a good JoJo reference.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is the round. Dan is the winner. However, Dan started us off already, so I believe it's now between Max or Dom to judge.
Max, would you like to go now?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll go. Okay. Let's see, chat. I'm gonna need some more of your input. I want some specifics and some vaguities. I want a little bit of both. So give me some things that are very specific and some things that are very vague. This is, of course, the prompt for the prompt.
Which is also both very specific and very vague itself.
That's true. I have a fun twist on it though that I'm ready to do.
You're gonna invert the suggestions. You're gonna invert the suggestions.
Much like we inverted the colors.
Correct.
1989? That's not even that long ago.
Look, anything that was important happened in 1989. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos.
Like the 1989 Denver Broncos.
We have some good specifics. I want to hear something really vague though.
Pool floaties.
But also, I don't want something vaguely specific. I want something specifically vague. You get what I mean?
Okay.
So those are the two things that I want. I want something that's specifically vague, and I want something that's vaguely specific.
Okay. You want someone who has an approximate knowledge of many things.
Frank, the human boy.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Jack the dog. I still can't believe I binged that entire show in 1 month.
Yeah.
What show?
Adventure Time.
It's not a short show.
No, it's over 100 episodes, at least.
Okay. Okay. I
Was
think
it 1
I
month or 1
I mean, to be fair, I'm on episode like 300 of One Piece at this
Yeah.
point.
yeah, Tom. Okay. I think I have it. Thank you everybody for giving suggestions. A lot of good stuff. So the prompt that I have at this prompt's core is a combination of Tor and JMolds, I think. That would be a Nutcracker's favorite historical event is what I'm looking for you to draw. However, a Nutcracker's favorite historical event. However, much like we inverted the colors, normally you guys try to get people to follow the prompt as closely as possible. I want you to not follow the prompt as much as possible. You will be marked down for the closer you are to the prompt. The prompt being a Nutcracker's favorite historical event.
So what happens if we go full random, though? Right? How do you are we applying this on like a Kuehl scale? Like, what is your intention
That's
for
the
grading?
question. Is it better?
Like, is it better to go full random, or is it better to follow and deviate from the prompt?
We don't know.
Right.
We'll never know. Until
No, I'll give you a little direction. I want to know that you did not follow the prompt intentionally.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay? I want to know that you specifically strayed away from a Nutcracker's favorite historical event.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have 4 minutes. This is probably the better kind of thing where you just choose a direction and go with it.
Got it.
Hands? All right.
Yep.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Art.
All right. Let's see how.
All right, guys. You have 3 minutes and 56 seconds left.
Okay.
And I won't tell you again until you have 4 seconds left.
4 seconds.
Classic Max fashion.
I wasn't throwing it away. I think they were great suggestions.
He threw it away.
Because the thing is, I'm not a stickler for rules. You know, some of these guys, some of them are get really nitpicky. Oh, technically, I think you said this, and that means that I must be technically correct. But for me, I want to see how far away you can get. Okay, yeah, I was bullshitting you guys. I hated them. They were terrible suggestions.
Good. I'm glad you were honest with them. Max. They deserve that.
That's how you can always tell. If you just think that people are giving shit suggestions, you just say, that's a great one, and I'm going to do the opposite of what you said.
Oh my god, why did I do this? This was such a-
Oh, right, time. You guys have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain. 1 minute and 30 seconds has passed.
Wow.
Anti-max train. Anybody up to something interesting this Friday night? Got something fun going on?
Yeah, I do this live stream.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to chat. The opposite? No, I didn't want to just do opposite, because opposite is like, I don't know. I like the idea that you're trying to not follow the prompt as much as possible. And I get to judge them harshly on if they at all got in the area of the prompt. 1 minute and 45 left.
Oh, Jesus.
I've bitten off way too much. This was a huge mistake.
Yeah, I might have done something similar.
Why did I do this? This is such a bad choice.
What's the time?
It's 20 seconds. Just kidding. 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Oh.
1 minute and 10 seconds. Okay. You now have 1 minute, 60 seconds remaining. That is 25% of your time left. I've been playing a ton of Hades, everybody. I'm telling everybody about it. I want everyone to know. I'm loving it. Great. I feel like I've kind of hit an elbow where I've started to win a lot of my runs now. You have 40 seconds left. So now it's kind of like, it's getting a little interesting because now you can try and make the game harder for yourself. So that's cool. I'm probably going to go play that afterwards. Oh, Crapstar said something. 30 seconds left. 25 seconds left. Before coming heroes and the special one on... Oh, yeah. You were talking about that before. You have 15 seconds left, everybody. And mine were up tonight. They both met people who were close to. Oh wow, that's very interesting. That's very cool. And time's out. Hands? Okay, cool.
Oh boy. Oh no.
I made such a bad choice.
I was interested to see what the choices were going to be.
I'll go first.
Okay. Let us take a look.
So, how do I explain this? This is the assassination of JFK.
It's like I recognize the grassy knoll, and then I go, how do I explain this?
Tom.
JFK is a nutcracker. He's the first nutcracker president in this timeline.
Wow.
I just replaced Catholic with nutcracker. And that's my alt history for the U.S.
And what's the title here?
It says Texas Book Depository. It's the name of the building that JFK got shot from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have anything else to say or add. I'm done. I don't know why.
How do I explain this? This is the assassination of Jay. That line is just.
Okay, yeah. I mean, this is kind of what this certainly is not a Nutcracker's favorite historical event.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. Who's going next?
I can go next.
All right, Dan.
All right, so I have not a Nutcracker's favorite historical event. I realize that portraying any historical event is closer to portraying their favorite than not portraying any at all. And I wanted to make sure that you understood that I understood what the prompt was. So this is what I have for you.
Right.
Based on the criteria set up, this is what I believe is the farthest away from a Nutcracker's favorite historical event.
You're almost hiding right under my nose.
Yeah. Because any historical event is closer than no historical event.
So what have you depicted for me here?
I've depicted this, not the Nutcracker's favorite historical event.
Right. Okay. All right. I mean, I asked you to draw something, and you didn't draw it. So, I mean, that is pretty far from the prompt.
True.
Yep.
True.
Okay. All right.
Oh, this
interesting.
is so. Wait, we could have done that whole like fake college story where they're like, "What's the definition of bravery?" and you just turn in a blank piece of paper. I could have been our
I was gonna do that.
Classic.
I was gonna do that until he said, "I have to know that you know what the prompt was." And based on this, I clearly knew what the prompt was.
It's true.
Five Star raises a fascinating point in chat that I would like to highlight.
Mm-hmm.
That is also interesting. Well,
That is what we're
Just
trying
be-
to do, though.
Well, but that's the question. Is Max prefaced it as being far from the prompt. And while you are a negation of the prompt, is that really being far from the prompt?
Is off a
It's-
TV channel?
It is the
Hmm.
opposite of the prompt.
If you said, "What's your least favorite channel?" and someone said off, would you feel they have appropriately answered the question?
I would think they're a smartass who probably turned in a blank piece of paper when they were asked the
But
definition of
am I
bravery.
not far? The calculation here is how far away you are. If you're asking what's your favorite TV station, you say off. You're very far away from what their favorite TV station is.
Man,
But
it's hard to say.
I don't know if you're more or less close to like chocolate pudding, right? Like
Yeah,
Mhm.
but if you depicted a historical event and
This
I
is
did
gonna have to
not,
come
you
down
are
for
therefore
Max to
closer
decide.
than I am.
this is gonna have to come down
True.
for Max to decide.
Ultimately,
It's
it
true.
comes down
It's
to
true. I'm gonna need to see Alex's. Is where
Okay.
where it really shakes out.
All right, let's show mine. So, I drew Sonic the Hedgehog and his arch nemesis, Dr. Eggman. But in a strange twist, they got swapped around. And so now Sonic has Eggman's body and Eggman has Sonic's body. And both of them are looking at each other like, oh no! And that's my art.
Okay. All right. All right.
3 very similar pieces of art.
They're all yes.
They're all.
all equally the same vibe.
Mhm.
They are kind of similar vibes. Ugh. Interesting. It's interesting. It's certainly a hard place that I found myself in.
Somewhere between a hard place and a grassy knoll.
So I was asking for. I was looking to ding you points if you were anywhere near the prompt given. I wanted you to disrespect the prompt as much as possible.
Mhm.
Now this being said, everyone here, I want you to walk away tonight knowing that you made some incredible. Look, I know you joke around a lot. I'm gonna take it down for a second. If I was the art director of the Louvre, I would throw the Mona Lisa in the trash to be able to put these 3 up. Now, I'm not joking with you guys. I'm not joking. I want you to know that.
Thank you.
Okay, these are all incredible. Unfortunately, someone does have to get last.
Sure.
Now, it's tough. It's so tough. While I appreciate it very much, Dom, you are the closest in the vicinity to the prompt.
I'm the only one who did a historical event, and I assume that least favorite means that it has to qualify as one. But I respect your judgment, Max.
Well, it would if you were following the prompt.
Exactly. Yeah. So if the prompt was a historical event and I actually drew like a boat, Dan would be like, a boat's not a historical event, and he would take points off. You know?
The Titanic.
Yes. Well, then that would be a historical event. So I'm sorry, Dom. Yours, while I appreciate
Fine,
the
I get it.
concept, it's in
I get
last. Now,
For sure.
the stakes have never been higher. Coming in first.
Completely different directions here.
Coming in first, is Dan.
The controversial choice.
How? One would argue acknowledging the prompt.
Well, actually,
Admitting to the prompt in some way.
in my mind, depicting an image that is representative of an idea is closer to the prompt than simply stating the prompt itself.
Wow.
Because Alex, I can evaluate how close yours is from the prompt. I can't with Dan's because it simply is not the prompt.
Wow.
One could argue Dan's is very close to the prompt if you take the prompt as an object and saying that Dan's is in fact 2 words off of the wording of the prompt.
But that's not what we do here. We don't just we draw an image representative of the prompt. So Dan, congratulations. You've done great work here.
My counterculture bullshit works.
All right, gang. Time for the last one. Make it snappy. Not gonna save this piece of art. Yeah.
I think you should.
Too late. It's gone forever. All right, gang. What do we wanna draw for the last one? What are you? I won't ignore your prompts. Unlike Max.
Oh my goodness. I took your prompts very closely to heart.
Yeah, spin prompts. They're very fun. We've done a number of these. We gotta get to a point where we mix things up. You know what? Speaking of mix things up, I'm going to ignore chat's prompts and go with my own. What I would like you to do.
Wow.
I'm going to. Okay, here we go. This is going to be great. I'm very excited. Perfect. All right. This is how art works now. Gang, if you'll direct your attention. If you go to during show sharing, I've posted a link. I would like you all to go to this link.
Okay.
All right, I guess they're not going to see the video feed for a second. Boop, boop, boop.
All right,
Okay.
that's fine.
Oh God.
We're at random word generator.
We are. Please set the number to 3 and all.
Okay.
Hold on,
Okay.
let me get this capture in.
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing individual ones?
Yes, you're all going to get 3 words, and then we'll evaluate from there. So,
I guess I won't.
I'll also give you 4 minutes and 30 seconds, just because you obviously need to generate and read your words. But that is going to start. All of you have it set to 3 words?
So we're not going to tell you what our words are until the end.
Until you reveal at final draw.
Or is
Okay.
it?
Do you want to give us any more direction with what to do with these words?
I think you're gonna see the words, and that will be your direction.
Okay.
All right, and begin. All right.
Wow.
This is an exciting chat because even we won't know what the prompt is until it's shown to us. Isn't that exciting? But they all have equal footing. They all got 3 random words, and we'll see what pops out for them. I did a test run before to this, and I got shoulder, privacy, and salt, which are pretty good words. Honestly, you can do some really cool drawings with that. Makes me think of the movie Salt that came out. That existed. You remember that movie? Salt.
With Angelina Jolie.
With Angelina Jolie, correct. Her magnum opus. Amazing. All right. Oh, I should learn what the 3 words are after I judge them? Interesting, Crabstar.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay,
I want to
okay.
hear what you think the words are.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Fuck my second word. Fuck it.
I'm not gonna lie. all my words are actually kind of fucking awesome.
Yeah, I
There
kind
you
of with
go.
mine too.
Well, a poor artist blames their words.
All right.
That's how the saying goes. I see a shape that I can only guess what I think I know that shape is supposed to be. Even in the blur, I think we all know what this shape is attempting to find itself to be. Alrighty. Anyone got any fun weekend plans? Doing anything cool on the weekend? Dan and Alex still quarantining, I assume? Max as well?
Mhm.
Forgot you were there. Very fun. Very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff, good stuff. Nope, no fun plans. That's the Spirit Tour. Thrift shopping? Ooh. Philly Age just got a bunch of the stuff from people's post-Christmas, so that's pretty cool. Was over there the other day. They had, I kind of regret not buying it. They had an RPG book for a system I had never heard of. It was super cool. I wish I had picked that up. It was cool. Working on ping pong. Yeah.
How much time?
2 minutes. 2 minutes. No, it's okay, 2 minutes. I don't really need it. I mostly just go there to just a window shop. What system? I wish I remembered. It was so I know it was something. I think it had Nova in it somewhere. It was like about light and stuff. I know there's a couple systems that are based on like the fundamentals of light, but it wasn't one of the main ones. I don't think.
Was it like Novalar or something? I feel like I have heard
It
of
could
that.
have been it.
No, that's New Valor. That's our Pokemon region.
No, I think I'm just mixing that up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But let's see.
How much time?
We're at a minute. Retrospect Vintage. I've been there. Is that the one that's up off of South Street at like 13th and South or something like that? Or is that a different place? Yeah, it's always good to go thrift shopping. I like a lot of the books and stuff gets sent to a different place called like Giovanni's Closet or something like that.
Wait, sorry. How much time?
40 seconds. So I think that is a cool spot to check out too. I think that's where a lot of the overflow from Philly Eats Thrift that's a little bit more curated goes. Recommend that for anyone who ever makes it down to Philly. It's a good time. Alrighty. 20 seconds. How you all feeling? Final drawing of the evening. Alex is most unhappy. It's not got a good look. 5 seconds left. 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Crunch.
God damn it.
That's how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at these. Boyos, who's up first?
I will. This is some last place material right here.
All right, Alex, let's see what we got on the board.
Wow.
I'll give it up to you three. Do you want to reveal your words? Yes or no?
I'm fine with you guessing our words first, although I know you're not
Okay.
going to get mine.
Okay, that's fine. Wow. Look at this. Honestly, this is a good drawing. You've composed a nice picture here.
Thank you.
You should be proud of that at least.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's something along the lines of like celestial or rover probably is a good one, or maybe crater even. I could see something like that. Honestly, this is a good drawing. This has like very like 2-monitor desktop display wallpaper vibes to me, and I dig that aesthetic. I dig it a lot. The constellation representation is simple but effective.
Thank you.
I dig it. All right, who's up next?
I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I got.
Okay.
Hmm.
One of the Enneagram people. Dan, did you just Google your words and take the first image result from all of them?
No, I
Is that
didn't.
what happened?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Am I good enough? Wow, some deep questions here. And the town says, "You are here." Wow. Wow.
Interesting.
Wow.
I guess there's supposed
What
to
do you
be
think
like
the
a
words
comma.
are?
Like it's supposed to be a comma. It's supposed to be like you are here. Like you're good enough here.
Dan, that's wildly different.
Yeah.
Punctuation is everything, Dan.
Yeah, eat shoots and leaves, my guys. Yeah, I think the word is probably like wanderer or lost. Usually the words aren't that complicated. Or quality or introspection, or like comfort. I could see like village or society. Interesting. This. It's an image. The longer I look at it, the more it's growing on me. It really is. Yeah.
Maybe you should stop looking then.
Maybe I should stop looking. Agreed. It's interesting that you didn't have enough time for punctuation because you did put punctuation in everywhere else. But
Well, it's more. I was like, oh yeah, you are here. I'm like, yeah. How else could this be interpreted?
Welcome. All right, Max. Let's give it a go.
All right. I guess I don't really have. I think it kind of speaks for itself.
The War of Northern Aggression. I see.
Wow, I like this. I like this. This is the American shape I thought it was going to be, so that is good. There's like maybe it's like political or movement. I see a lot of those words. Strength. I think that could be a good one. A lot of dagger. The big sword over there. Yeah, this one's good. These are good. These are just good images. I like where all of you. I'm very fascinated to hear where everything sorts out after we get the words. But I do have to decide on the images themselves too. And I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with third place, Dan. I think that your image, the other two images were a little less explicit with their messaging, and I think the text detracted from it. Whereas it reads more as political cartoon, and the other ones read more as like contemporary.
It depends on what the words are,
True, it's true. But we're scoring first, and then I think I'm gonna go. This is tough. I genuinely like both of these images. Like genuinely, like they both have a very Dixit feel to me, and I think that's very cool. I think I'm gonna go with. I think first place is gonna go to Max here. I think the sword just really hits, and the fact that there's just a sword in the middle of what is like almost Texas just feels really like, and it's in like the red spot. It just feels really pointed as a criticism, and I think that art theorists are talk about this for a long time. But Alex, yours is very good. I think the horizon line is expertly set. It's the right amount of sky to point at. But yeah. Awesome. Why don't you reveal the words while I tally the results, and then we can get to it.
All right, let's, I guess, go in order of how we were scored. So, Dan, you want to go first?
Yeah, my words were hall, as there's a town hall,
Okay.
competence, and trait.
Oh, so that's what the Myers-Briggs person comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Competence.
That's
and
a
trait.
tough one. That's a
tough
I think
one.
you did pretty well at representing
how are your traits feel about their competence?
Mm-hmm,
And I wanted to say the hall as sort of a place where they could reflect on who they are and not worry about their competence as much as it is a big worry that a lot of us have. I don't know why I'm keeping my bullshit and going. I have third regardless.
No, but it's nice to hear the intention behind your artworks. Alex, would you care to share yours?
Sure. So, two of my words are pretty obvious and pretty straightforward. One was Mars, just Mars.
Wow.
And the other was major. which I decided to go with Ursa Major to sort of include that same theming. The third word was the one that I really hated, which was tendency.
Wow. Tricky.
It was really difficult to try to think of anything to represent tendency in any drawing, let alone with a drawing that already has Mars and Ursa Major. I went with the rover with like a plume of smoke to show the tendency of rovers and mechanisms breaking down.
Yeah.
Because they do, they are not necessarily built to last. They are built to carry out their mission and then perish as they no longer are able to necessarily maintain themselves. So that's kind of where I tried to hide the tendency into the prompt. But again, that one was really difficult for me. I really struggled with thinking of something that fit.
It reminds me of the rover, which I googled all this, but opportunity, and its last words were "My battery is low and it's getting dark." That was a very touching moment. It hurts. It hurts, right? It cuts deep.
It's tragic.
Yeah. All right. And then Max, could you give me your words?
Yeah, I think I had a really good roll on the words because I got spread, displace, and elect.
Wow.
Which just, you have to do something political for that, because they all just point.
Spread, displace, and elect.
Spread, displace, and elect. So it starts in the landing point of, the colonists, and then they spread throughout the states, or throughout the continent. This, the color of blood is dripping through the country, and it's alternating red and blue. For the election process, which is, of course, a performance of fair election.
I like that you included gerrymandering as well.
Yeah, it's a comment. It's got messaging.
That was something in my head that I was like, is that? And I was like, I'll just make it simple enough. But yeah, I think I just had a really good spread of words.
Yeah, I think you composed those words into a good graphic image. All right, and now it's time for the results. Drum roll. In last is a very close spread in this game. Very close spread. In last place is myself at 13 points. Pretty big upset. I don't think I've come last in a long time. I think the first one I came last in. I don't think it happened since then.
Thanks for the song.
Yeah.
Hey,
yes.
What up?
Oh, you also can drink.
Yeah, woo!
Nice.
Tie. Well, I guess there's no way to do this because there's a tie for second and there's only 4 of us. But I will say the person who did not tie for second, who got first by 1 point, there's only a 3-point spread between me and this person who got 11.
Oh my goodness.
So it was 13, 2 12s, and an 11. So very close game. The person who did eke out and get that 11, who has, is Alex, who just got it, just got there in the end.
Nice, Alex.
Dan and Max both tied for 12.
Wow. Good work.
It was a close game all around.
Dab to you, sir.
Oh man, I thought Dan had it.
Wow.
Yeah, Dan was pretty close.
Pretty volatile scores. I don't get many seconds.
True.
Yeah, it's true. Dan's got a lot of high highs and low lows. Yeah, let's see.
Congratulations, Alex.
I have to say, thank you. I have to say, I do feel more proud about some of my drawings tonight than I have in a few previous MS Paint nights.
I genuinely think we're getting better at this. Like, I know it's weird because it's MS Paint art, but like, we are getting good at this to some extent. Sometimes not so much, right? Like, the occasional one sleeks through. Yeah.
Quality Alex.
Yeah.
Quality.
Thank you. And thank you, chat, for believing in me.
Well, you want to do something even crazier.
Chat was really on my side with the Dr. Eggman Sonic mix-up. And I want to say I saw you and I appreciate you.
Dan, as a point of pride for you, you had the most first places of anyone.
Wow.
Three
Wow.
first place
But
victories.
they're all a little
That's
controversial. I had to do some avant-garde shit to get there.
Dan, you
did
also
really push
had
boundaries.
Dan, you also had the most last places as well.
Dan was a risk taker all night for sure. There's no doubt about it, and his scores reflect that.
Dan is the only one of us who never got second. You always were first, third, or hosting. There is no in between.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
Three
Wild.
first, three lasts.
Quality.
Three first, three
That's
last.
quality.
It's how we like to live our lives. Amazing. Yep, Dan doesn't take prisoners, for sure.
Does that mean I got 2 of each?
I just deleted it, but I
That
think you
makes
got, yeah. I think Max
Wow.
was the most consistent player. But
Wow.
your consistency and Dan's wild card even out to the same score. It doesn't matter in the end. Awesome. Let's see. Who do we got hanging out in the world of Twitch? We can go say hello to.
Is Artsy Fartsy still alive?
No. I wish they were. Otherwise we go.
Yeah.
Say hi to them.
As for the viewers at home, thanks for sticking with us on this atypical Friday stream. We're just trying to be safe and not get together because it is really quite wild out there right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be the case this week. We know it's going to be the same case next week. And then we're just going to be looking on from there after that. Really good chance that we'll be back together, but we're just going to have to see how it is. So thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah. We're going to try and find a way to fill the void, right? Come up with something interesting to do in the meantime.
That being said, I hope everybody out there is being safe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or reckless, but by yourself.
Yeah.
Always take risks.
You're off.
If you've learned anything tonight, take risks whenever you can.
Yeah. Yeah, because hell could just be a concept that Dan came up with. Alrighty. Let's go raid. Who are we gonna go raid?
Yeah, if there's one takeaway from tonight, it's that death makes life meaningful.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Steve say we should add Mario Party stars? Like, you use the color green the most. You
Yeah,
get an
yeah.
extra point.
We honestly, if we made enough of them and it was random, so that way you couldn't like play to all of it.
We would have to try to track all of those statistics, though.
Well, you only have to do
Yeah.
3. Whatever 3 get pulled.
We would save our
Right,
drawings
but
too,
like,
so we'd be able to
if
save
we
them.
had stuff, yeah, I guess we would have to make sure that we save all of them. Because, like, if we had stuff that was like, you used the most green, then, like, we have to be able to quickly look back and see who used the most
We could, you know,
We can do it.
figure it out.
I don't know.
What?
I think Mario Party is built to be unbalanced, and we should never take any game design advice from
Alex.
Mario Party.
Alex, I'm never gonna get first if we don't unbalance the shit out of this, so I'm all for it.
Dan, you
We
got
need-
second.
I'm
We
pretty
got a
sure
blue
you
shell.
won a Fate Night before.
Let's go raid Frank Tedesco. They're playing some piano and it seems pretty cozy. They still got their Christmas tree up. So let's go hang out and see what they're up to. Always good to get a little music here on Twitch.
All right.
All right.
So see you guys next week for more shenanigans.
Yeah, bye!
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bye.